Okay, hello everyone. So I came on today to talk to you all about mixing acrylic products, when you should do it and when you should not do it. So let's get into the video. Okay, so very quickly, this is actually what I currently use. So I do the Mia Secret Nail Prep. I use the Young Nails Protein Bond. And I do use the Mia Secret acrylic system mainly, especially the clear acrylic. I use it on every set, or just about every set. And I also use the Mia Secret monomer. That's what's in here. I just have my bigger jug like all the way in the back room, and I just don't want to have to go grab that. Okay. So, should you mix acrylic lines? A lot of people will tell you different things about this. The way I view it is, technically, you really shouldn't be mixing brands, but if you have to, be careful in doing so, because you don't want to break someone out. You don't want to give somebody a chemical burn, because that can happen, just because you never know how chemicals react together. At the end of the day, all these nail products are chemicals, okay? And I can tell you that as a chemist, especially one who is looking to do cosmetic chemistry, that, well, I'm not a chemist yet, you guys, but I'm studying to be a chemist. I'm in my 3rd year of undergrad, so I am in the higher chemistry levels, and we have had to do quite a bit of research to be able to do our own labs and understand chemistry, like inorganic molecules and organic molecules. Okay, so again, you want to be very careful in what you mix together, because it can always create a bad reaction. You really never know what you get. Okay, and so unless a brand specifically told you, yeah, it's okay to use these together, it's not recommended. But if you are going to do it, try it out on yourself first. That's what I'm going to say. Don't try it out directly on a client, just because you are liable if something does happen to them and it's your fault, right? So luckily, I have found the Mia Secret Nail Prep and the Protein Bond work well together. And then, by the same token, I can also easily use the Mia Secret, the Xtrabond, which is what I use strictly Mia Secret when I first started out. Because also the other part of that is, if you're a beginner, you kind of want to use the same things in the system before you try to mix things, just because you may find that the product works easier when you're using everything that is included in that system. And you may find you have a better experience. However, also, sometimes, I know this is true with the OPI brand, is that their primer, like, you could be trying to do, not even the primer, it's their liquid. And you could use their liquid, and sometimes, like, I would have, like, really bad lips, and I couldn't figure out why. But really, it's because it was really their, did I say primer? I meant monomer, you guys. It's their liquid. But, so their liquid, I would have, like, really bad lifting. I didn't understand why, but when I stopped using that liquid and I just used Mia Secret, I didn't have that lifting anymore. Right? So sometimes it can honestly just be the product, especially if you're prepping right, you're priming right, you're doing everything right, but you still can't figure out why you're having that lifting. It's probably because either you're A, mixing products, or B, something really is just not working well for you, or it could just be the product itself, even if you are using all the things in the line. But ultimately, you just really want to be careful when mixing products. However, people do it all the time, right? Just make sure your base products are essentially the same, right? So it'll be you. I mean, again, like I said, it's okay to use these two together. I found these two work perfectly fine. Oops. But I was going to say, make sure your base products are essentially the same. So that really comes down to your prep products, and then, I don't know if you use like a clear, but I also do use like different colored acrylics. Like, I'm not going to just, if I were to limit just myself to one brand, just be able to use just one specific colored acrylic, it would be really hard to find all the colors you want because everybody makes such pretty colors. You have a lot of people like Vanessa Nails, Nail House, Acrylics, all of them who make their own different powders. But if you just had to stay stuck to that one brand, it would kind of suck, right? So again, just keep your base product the same. So if you're going to be using colored acrylic, maybe you put down a thin layer of clear, or, you know, so you kind of want to do that. But just be aware that when you do mix systems, you do run the risk of a product breakdown. So you just want to be careful with that, again, because you could end up with lifting in the long run. So that's really all I came up here to say. I just wanted to let you all know if you should mix, when you should mix, and reasons why you shouldn't. Maybe if you're on the fence about it, maybe you're like, I gotta pick one specific acrylic brand. You can, but you could always just buy several different systems. Like I'm working on getting the Valentino system, but also keeping my Secret system. I have some of the Glam and Glitz. I'm working on getting some Kiara Sky, like their system, their whole dip system, and then also I'm trying to get like Nail House, that whole system, and then possibly Acrylics, you know, once it's easier to get stuff from her. But that's all I'm saying. So just keep that in mind whenever you're looking at a systems, especially as a beginner. But really, I do have a whole video about materials you need to start out as for to do nails as a beginner. So I'll be sure to leave that in the cards. But really, just give this some thought whenever you're about to invest and put money into your nail business. Just keep there's things to keep in mind. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And again, if you have any questions, comment them down below. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And even if I don't know the answer, I could probably see if I can find someone who does. And we can just be a community of knowledge, and we just learn the things that are best for us in the business. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.